Helplessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, waiting a word.
Howdy folks, how you all doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the channel. Did you listen to that intro music? Did you like it? Well, if you did, the fine lady's called Amelia Day, and she gave me permission to use her voice as my intro and hopefully outro of this video, and many others to come, hopefully. So thank you, Amelia. I really appreciate that. What a soulful voice, just amazing. I was watching her video weeks and weeks ago, and I was just listening to her voice and I thought, wow, amazing. If I was Simon Cowell, it would be an absolute yes. And if I was Louis Walsh, it would be, you sound like a pop star. You look like a pop star. So therefore, you must be a pop star. Alright. I admit my impersonation of Louis Walsh isn't really that good. I'll give you that one. But nonetheless, Amelia, thank you so much. You just, it just blows me away. Your voice is just stunning. It's so sultry and just soulful. It's just, wow, blows me away. But thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I really do. Anyway, on with today's gameplay. For today's instalment of my Rape You Like Wit, I present to you the American T-67 Tier 5 Tank Destroyer. So, we are here on Westfield, duking it out in a Tier 5 matchup. Now, Westfield, it's a great map, in my humble opinion. It's kind of got it all, do you know what I mean? It's got like 3 avenues of attack. You got left down the one line, you got the kind of centre where the town is, well, sort of town, it's more of a village than anything else, and we're out there on the 0 line. But if you have a decent enough tank with camouflage and concealment, namely me, you go to do this, you know, to kind of, you come to this spot here, where I am now, G45 area, because it kind of gives you the opportunity to cover all 3 sides. Do you know what I mean? And if you're kind of in the middle of a map and you can cover sort of all avenues of attack, it gives you more opportunity to do more damage, I guess. Does that make sense or not? Or am I talking a load of mince? Now, the T-67, it's a great tank in its own right, let's be honest about it. It's a little Tier 5. Now, I know all your community contributors and you know, all these people, they like to put out the videos of Tier 8s, 9s, 10s, and I've done it myself, of course I have. But, you know, you just can't beat the lower tiers for having fun. And that's what this game is to me, is it's all about having fun. And I've got to be honest when I say this, I love Tier 10s. I love playing Tier 10s. I really do, because they're just garbage. It's like you get to the pinnacle, you get to the top of the tree with that tank, and you expect it to be this amazingly good, superb wrecking machine. And 9 times out of 10 you find you get your ass kicked, you lose loads of silver, and it's really not that much of an experience, in my humble opinion. It's kind of a bit of a letdown. That's what she said. But it is. It's kind of a letdown. So I like playing the lower tiers. And if you're kind of new to this game, then I would highly recommend, because everybody does it, don't they? You know, you start playing this game, and we've all been there. Come on, let's be honest. We've all been there, where you start low tiers and you look at the higher tiers and you watch the videos and stuff and you think, oh, I can't wait to get to Tier 10. And then you get to Tier 10 and you think, really? Well, it's not really that exciting. I'm not really having much fun, and I'm getting killed quite early on, and it's not doing the damage that I thought it was going to do. The cannon's not as good as I thought it was. The armor's not as good as I thought it was. I'm getting taken out quite quickly on the battlefield. And I just find Tier 10 such a letdown. I really do. And I don't know whether it's because I'm just a crap player. It probably is. But, you know, I just kind of feel that the lower tiers, you know, sort of from sort of Tier 4 to, let's say, Tier 8, it just seems to feel a bit more real. It's more in depth. You can actually formulate a plan in your head and think, right, okay, if I go here, I know that the main battles take place over there, and I'll be able to get shots in and all that kind of stuff. Whereas with tier 10s, it's just not like that, you know. It's just, well, I say it's not like that. It probably is. It's just that I don't really enjoy playing tier 10s. So if you're a newer player to this game, stick to the tier 5, 6, 7, 8s and just perfect your vehicle and just play it and play it and play it to death. And to the point where you think, oh, I'm getting bored of this now, I want to move up a tier. And I think that's what makes the much better players is the ones that have taken the time to learn the craft. It's like, you know, it's like being, say, I don't know, a joiner or a plasterer or something like that. You don't expect to turn up on the first day of the job, do you, and say, right, give me that float, give me that plaster, I'm going to slap it on the wall because I know what I'm doing, when really you know nothing. And you've got to learn the craft. You have to learn about the tanks and the different types of tanks, from mediums, tank destroyers, heavies, blah de blah de blah. But I don't know about you, and you know, forgive me if I'm wrong and I'm talking a load of mince here, but I just seem to have a lot more fun in the lower tiers. I really do. And that's what we have in our clan. We at the end of every night we always go on to play, and we call it tier fun. And it's our last game of the night, and it's always tier 4, called tier fun, before we all go off for the evening. And that means something to me, because generally when we play tier 10s, they're just crap. The games last 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, and they're just garbage. And I don't know why it's like that. I've no idea. I don't know whether it's because people strive to get up to tier 10 early enough. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to it is. But for me personally, I just find probably from tier 4 through to tier 9, I just seem to have a hell of a lot more fun. Does that make sense? But anyways, I've waited on enough. We've got one tank left, which is the artillery, the guerrilla. So yeah, it was a fairly decent game for me in a tier 5. Let's go. Can I get this guy here? Stay there. I need this for my 6th kill. Yes. There we go. Anyway, guys, on to the end plates. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, and you think you like this video, then go ahead and give it a like and a subscribe. And I'll catch us all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.
Wordlessly watching